Hello everyone, and welcome back to TYTO Ecology, the Arctic biome, and it looks like we have a whole bunch of teensy tiny little ones running around, which is a very good sign. Ooh, and is there a new color down here? What's going on down here? Oh, they're flowering! Oh, this is so pretty. These little flowers are flowering. It looks like we have berries and red leaves on our bare berries, and we have the little lemmings running all over the place. Lemmings everywhere. Oh, and that's a baby rabbit, a baby winter hare. Oh, that's a good sign, you guys. All right, so it looks like we have some good, healthy life going on for a lot of our species who are on the lower levels of things, kind of close to the ground. What do we have up here? There's a mushroom and another hare. So a little hare baby roaming up around the place. Here's a bunch. Oh, it's a lemming. Oh no, it's a baby bunny. A little baby bunny and a whole bunch of lemmings sleeping over here. And some of the lichen. I don't think the lichen is supposed to be snoring. I'm pretty sure there's a lemming who has been eating some of that red moss down there, just hiding away. And let's go ahead and check on how everything has been doing. I left it running for about 3 months before we jumped in again this time. And it looks like the forest is spreading quite well. I'm still shocked that we ended up with so much more forest. Let me go ahead and turn the territory markers on. I'm still shocked we ended up with more plants so quickly. So definitely have the white spruce trees spreading very fast. And I love the idea that there's different heights depending on the age of the trees. That just adds such a special touch to everything. So because these spruce trees spread so quickly, I do want to start putting a spruce forest. Oh yay, it's been another month. I do want to start putting a spruce forest down over on the other side and just seeing how long it will take before we'll end up. Let me put this down. Let's put this one over here. But how long will it take before this little cluster of plants that we might tuck on this side of our biome spreads and the two forests meet? I'm pretty excited to see where those results go. All right, we're going to put down... I put down as many white spruce, 4 whole trees that I possibly could, and we'll let things speed up. And let's go back over to let's go back over to see how all of these guys are doing. So we've been working with really teensy tiny little herbivores for the most part, and of course our first predator, the tiny little ermine, and they still have 26 weeks before they start having babies, but they seem to be doing pretty good. They're thankfully getting enough to eat. It doesn't look like any particular prey population is really struggling to keep up with having these 2 tiny little predators in there. It was so interesting to see how many of you guys said that you agreed with me, that you think that these guys are actually bigger in real life. Oh, there's one of them. Oh, and the bearberries changed colors again. Oh, look at him go. Oh my gosh, he's after something. What is he hunting? Is it that bunny? They seem to really prefer eating the Arctic hares for some reason. No, he's zipping along. He's so small. He's even smaller than the lemming. Is he coming after this lemming? Oh, a group of lemmings has just split, you guys. Oh, he stopped moving. Are you doing okay, little one? He decided to take a nap. that running wore him out, so he's taking a nap. But a group of lemmings has just split. Oh, down here! These 2 lemmings are now 2 populations. So what happens when your juveniles grow up is once they age up and they become big enough, then they start filling up this occupancy. And when they hit max occupancy, then you'll have territories split. And that's so exciting because that means we now have a whole new group of lemmings. And this one's actually really full up on occupancy too. Or wait, did I put those 2 there? Maybe I already had those 2 there. Where is a group of lemmings split? I'm gonna zip around for a second. I don't know. We should have a new population. Maybe that is a new population. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure I only had 1 group of lemmings down here before. So the lemmings are quite healthy and they're doing well. And it doesn't seem like our plants are doing too badly. But I have noticed that we get several alerts that the Arctic hare ends up with a pretty low population now and then. Oh wow, we had 2 splits. Oh, that's so cool. But the Arctic hare population ends up pretty low. They have 5 juveniles right now, and they have only 5 weeks until reproduction. But they do seem to be one of the primary prey sources for the ermine. So I'm thinking we'll add in another Arctic hare population back here. So hopefully they'll be able to survive. Whoops. No, I didn't want to put them over there. Okay, well, I guess we have another population there. And then another one right there. So we have 3 Arctic hare populations now, but now that we have so many lemmings, we need to make sure the plants are spreading so that the lemmings have food, or else we're going to have one of those, oh, there's baby plants here. I don't recall putting those there. That's so exciting. And actually, I don't know if I put these bearberries here. We'll have to figure that out or not. Man, this is so exciting. But now that we have so many little herbivores running everywhere, we want to start making sure that they're kept in check so they don't eat all of the plants and just destroy their own ecosystem. They don't know, like humans do, that you have to be careful with your food resources. They don't know that you have to really watch like how much you eat and you have to make sure everybody has enough food and things like that. That's not things that really are, you know, part of living lifestyle. They get kept in check by predators. So I think it's time to add in a bit more of a threatening predator. Something, the ermine didn't turn out to be very, very hungry for lemmings. So we're going to put in something that may potentially be a little bit more interested in hunting down the lemmings in just a moment here. And what will that be? That's the next pick. We do have the Arctic ground squirrels. That might actually be nice, and that's an omnivore. So the Arctic ground squirrels, what would you guys eat? Oh, look, the hare came over to take a nap in the freshly planted bearberries. It's adorable. And actually, that makes me want to go ahead and I'm going to put down some more pretty little plants right over here to kind of decorate this spot. Oh, yay, we just got more monthly income. Sweet. And actually, I think maybe some caribou moss right here would be pretty, but I have to wait a second for caribou moss to be ready, to have enough energy to put it down, I mean. And the Arctic hares has a low population again. So yeah, I think we really have to watch out. It seems like the ermine really like to eat Arctic hare, but not lemmings. So I need something that will focus on eating lemmings. And what will the Arctic ground squirrel do? Plants, invertebrates, eggs, birds, and carrion. So I don't think it's gonna, when pressed, they will even eat small rodents like lemmings. Now that's interesting. So they will eat lemmings. So I might put down a couple ground squirrel populations to see if they'll poke at our lemmings. But of course, they're not focused on actually eating lemmings. That's just something that if they need to, they will. And we have enough plants. I think they'd be comfortable with other other plant eating first. So what should I put down? I don't think a grizzly bear could survive. I mean, they are mostly herbivores, but I don't know if they would survive mostly on little itty bitty things like that. A lynx. Let's get a lynx, you guys. I think that would be a really good one. Lynx, a beautiful cat. That would be perfect. Let's go ahead. We're going to get a lynx, I think. And we'll start with a little territory of lynx, put them down and see how they will cope with the lemming population. That's probably, I mean, you have rodents. What do you need to do for rodents? You get cats, of course. So let me put down some of the jewel lichen over here. And I want to just decorate this area a teensy bit more with more plants. I say decorate, but remember, all of these plants have functions. They are serving as food sources for several different species that we have in here too. Darn, I can't get the bearberry any closer to the spruce than this. That's okay. And then I have to wait a little bit for some more energy. And maybe some of the diamond leaf willow. I don't have as much to decorate with as I do in our Himalaya biome. And by the way, you guys were amazingly supportive on the idea of doing a 100-year biome challenge. And I think that's what we're going to do with... Oh, what just happened over here? Did I lose a bearberry population? Did it die of old age? It's in stasis? So are these guys, but they don't look like that. Oh, I think it's getting eaten up. Oh, that's so cool. Look at how it's lost so much of its leaves that it has changed color. And I think these bearberries are actually new baby bearberries that have spread around the place because they're much smaller than the ones I can place down. That's so exciting. I love seeing the kind of spread that we have of all of these different plants. Now I'm putting more plants down instead of lynx because I'm so excited about it. I kind of want to put down a little jewel lichen too. There we go. Just a little decoration. Oh, this is so awesome. I love this. But yeah, I think we'll probably do the 100-year biome with the Himalayan biome first. And we may rotate through a few of the other biomes if it proves to be a really awesome thing to do. Because a lot of that is just like coming in, checking on everybody, throwing down a bunch of things, putting it at like 6 months before, like 6 months passing before we come back again, and then coming back and trying to fix those problems. I think it'll be pretty fun. And we might throw in like a really dramatic era into our 100-year biomes too. But right now I see tons and tons and tons of scuttling small creatures all over the place. So you know what we need to put down? The lynx. I think that this would be a good spot right here to put its population. I'm going to turn off the territory markers, for a second, because it's so pretty here. Oh my goodness. And you guys ready? Let's get our first large predator. We're going to spend the coins on it. And then right there, we're going to put the lynx in, and you can see it can interact with the lichen, it can interact with the bumblebees, the ermine, which may be bad for their population, a whole bunch of the lemmings, a whole bunch of the plants, the mushrooms, and the hares. So let's see what happens now. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I wasn't prepared for how pretty it is. Oh my gosh. Is there just one? Is there just one to start with? Or are there more? Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. We have a lynx. We have a lynx. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Do you know that? Do you know how gorgeous you are? Where are you going? Has it caught the scent of something? I love watching and seeing where they're going to roam for the first time too. That's one of the most exciting things to me. All right, beautiful. There's only one of you too. I wonder if that's to represent how they're extremely solitary, and maybe when it'll breed, it'll just pretend like it found another mate of some kind. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, so whoops. Hi, little hare. Let's go ahead and see. Is it just gonna like literally walk up to one of the Arctic hares and eat it because the hares don't know any better? Maybe. So it's a little hungry. Their diet usually consists of hares, rodents, birds, and fish that make up their carnivorous diet. Another group of lemmings has split. And I guess, yeah, oh, cannot reproduce. Oh, because they have their own territories established. That is so fascinating, you guys. So I need to put down another lynx, and probably it'll want to have its own territorial range. So I'll do that in just a second. That's a great way to kind of keep your predator populations more representative of how it is in the wild. So let's see. It's coming over. The bunny's trying to run for it. It couldn't make it. Oh, look at the lynx. It's so pretty. It's so, so, so pretty. I love this. Wow. Okay, don't eat that. That's poison. That's poison moss apparently. So do be careful. Do be careful, beautiful, beautiful lynx. Are you coming over for like lemmings? You just ate. So don't be like greedy. You're running through all of the moss. Oh, look at it. I can't help it. It's just so lovely. I just love looking at it. Is it gonna get this lemming? Nope. Lemming, you just missed getting attacked. You just missed a death. All right, so lemming's very, very lucky. But our first lynx, you guys, where is it going? Who knows? It's still a little hungry. So how far does its territory? Wow, its territory spreads quite far. And I guess what we need to do is put down, it cannot even reproduce. I guess we need to put down another one. And I guess maybe we have to be careful to not let their territory overlap too much, or they may put too much strain on the prey populations and nibble up all the prey, when that probably wouldn't be a very good thing. Let's try putting one lynx way over here, because it can actually leave that little zone and it can start wandering in towards all of the prey over here. And let's try putting down a few small prey populations. Ooh, an Arctic fox might be really fun to add in pretty soon. Let me put a bumblebee over here as well, because we're going to need to have some more pollinators in the back if we're going to get all of the plants back here to spread too. Oh, a group of Arctic bumblebees has just died. Oh no, in zone 2. What? The one I just put down? Oh no, I don't think I had enough plants to feed them and they just died. I guess they didn't get anything from these white spruce. That's not good. Well, let's make a little diamond leaf willow grassland over here, and maybe that will be a good idea. Well, hopefully this will spread as time goes on. That'll be the other really cool thing in our 100-year biome challenge, is we'll probably have an easier way to tell how the plants and the animal populations spread on their own, because when I put them down it looks a little bit artificial, but then when you come over and you look at spots where a bit of time has passed, you can see where things start kind of blending together and different populations of plants start growing over one another, and it looks a little bit nicer. And it also helps just to like throw down random populations here and there now and then. All right, so let's go see what our 2 lemming groups are up to. And we're getting a little bit more money now. So 7 weeks until they have a baby, you guys. That's so exciting. So one lemming is definitely eating very well. It'd be cool if I could like jump in and just be able to click on an animal to sort of zip to them. And the other one is eating pretty well too. I need to make sure it has some, well, I need to put down some food for the lemmings if I'm going to add more lemmings over here. And let's see, let's put some bearberries down. Because as we've seen, if the plants have space and they have the ability, because they have pollinators in the area, then they will spread. And that is really important. That is very, very important. And let's put down some of the jewel lichen as soon as I can. I really love the jewel lichen. It's just so cool. but the plants will spread and that will provide food for the little herbivores. Look at them go. This lemming's like, yay, these bearberries just magically showed up out of nowhere. And I'm going to make the lemming's day by putting down some jewel lichen even. This little guy is just going to be pleased as punch, and hopefully it'll end up reproducing at some point in the future. All right, so let's see. A group of Arctic hares has low population. Oh man, I wonder if our Arctic hare populations are struggling. Ooh, well, that one has very low population. It only has 2 individuals in it, and it doesn't have any babies. And this one has 2 individuals, but 4 babies. And this one, these Arctic hares are very hungry back here. Why are you guys struggling to find food, huh? Do you need more bearberries? I think that they actually like, what do the Arctic hares eat? Let's go research what they eat really quickly. Arctic hare, and they focus on occasionally eat fish and carrion. So there you go, you guys. They're considered like an herbivore, but they apparently are a bit more of an omnivore, kind of like deer. I used to think that deer were entirely herbivores and they would only eat plants, but they actually do eat a lot of birds if they have the opportunity. And they will eat carrion, which is like dead things too. They typically consume mosses and woody plants, including willow, lichens, roots, and seaweed. Seaweed? Oh my gosh, I just learned so much, like seaweed eating hares. What? That's amazing. But they like lichen, so they like moss and lichen. I don't think they can eat the poison. Yeah, the poison one. Let's check, because we can go over and we can look at the Arctic hares on our little list. Nope, they can't eat the poisonous one. Who can eat the poisonous moss? I think it's actually only maybe, I'm not sure. I was pretty sure somebody could eat the poisonous moss, but let's put down more jewel lichen then, because that will be some of the food source for the bunnies, and the lemmings really love these too, and I love them because they're so pretty. And then let's put down, I've noticed that they seem to eat a lot of the diamond leaf willow, so let's make a little patch of diamond leaf willow to try to help out this population. Now their hunger is going up a bit, because we're going to need to keep the adults happy and healthy and alive if we want them to reach the reproduction cycle and have babies, and then continue to spread the Arctic hare population in the Arctic area. Look at everybody. They all love oh my gosh, they love eating this. Look at the mad rush. What is this? Apparently everyone was just starving for moss. That's amazing. Oh, there's lemmings coming from all over the place. Everyone is like, who cares about the diamond leaf willows and the other flowers? I need to eat the moss. Wow. And they ate the moss. Is the moss doing okay? Jewel lichen, how are you doing? I should say lichen. And yeah, if you check it out with the pronunciation, you guys in the UK are probably saying lichen, and here in the US we say lichen. I don't know why, and I've heard it both ways, and depending on the professor that I had in university, then it would get really confusing, because some of my professors would only say it one way and some of my professors would say it the other way, and both of my professors would get angry if you said it the opposite way that they said. So basically the rule of thumb is, don't forget we're a worldwide community and there's going to be a lot of different ways to pronounce different things, you guys. So does anybody eat cotton grass? Let's check on the cotton grass, like who eats it. And then I think we're going to go ahead and check in on our lynx once more before we move on. Caribou like eating this. Oh, I'm gonna need to get tufts of cotton grass all over the place. And they also are used to make insulated animal nest and burrows, so that would be really useful for all of our little lemmings and the hares and everybody who are running around. And humans have used cotton grass for many things. The white tufts that grow on the ends of the stalks have been used as wicks for lamps, as well as bandages, pillows, and even diaper fillings for infants. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And we'll learn more things about it in the future. I love kind of like just checking in on a couple little things at a time, then coming back and learning a little bit more. So we need to put cotton grass all over the darn place and let it start spreading. So I put oh, it's a little lemming. So if I put the cotton grass down, I need to click on it. Come here, cotton grass. No, not lemmings. Okay, there we go. Pollinated. This plant is always flowering, and then I wonder when it'll start spreading then. So I guess they're always spreading around the place. All right, so that's those guys. And how are the lynx doing? Doing pretty good. Let's see if we can actually find the lynx as the last thing we'll do. Oh yeah, and then you can make a year pass during the time away as well. So we might work on that for our like 100 year biome challenge. And sometimes we might make like a whole year pass and then come back. Let's see. Ah, there's one of the lynx. We found one. All right, what's it coming for? Gosh, it's so pretty. I love these. What are you hunting down, my friend? You're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe it's just running around. Whoa! Did it just have a baby? Did it just have a babies? Babies! It just had, oh my gosh! There's so many babies! You guys! We just saw the lynx have babies! So many! There's suddenly a lot of lynx. Do we have enough food for all of them? Oh my goodness. That was surprising. They breed really quickly. 8 more weeks until reproduction. What? What do you, really? That fast? I don't know if I'm going to have enough food for you guys. Why is your reproduction so high? They're used to help regulate hare populations. I need you guys to help me regulate the lemming populations. Okay, that is amazing. We have baby lynx, and now we need to make sure we can keep them alive. I think we need to get some more hare populations up and going all over the place. I think we need to find somebody who can help keep the lemming population in check. What we're starting to see down here is actually the negative effects of too many lemmings. I shouldn't see this many lemmings running around at once, and their groups keep splitting. They have tons and tons of babies, and we're starting to lose some of our plants' health because they are being so overeaten. So this is getting pretty interesting. We're starting to step things up and get a little bit more wild here in our Arctic biome, and I'm so excited to see what the baby lynx are going to do. And we probably need to start making little patches of forest and other spots that they will be able to spread to and claim as their own territory in the future. Whew. And then I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.